What's up, people of the internet? Today I'm going to a dyno where I'm going to compare my stock 2017 BMW M3 Manual with a competition package with a 2018 BMW M3 also competition package, but one that has a JB4 and a set of downpipes. So I'm gonna compare the difference between the power that these two cars produce, and I hope you get a kick out of it. So stay tuned and let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know actually if you think that voiding the warranty is justifiable to get the gains that you're about to witness. So let me know in the comments below, and we'll kick that idea around. Enjoy this clip.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna do 2 pulls first, then take give it a break, and then.
So 2 pulls, a break, and then, all right. So 421 at the wheels for a stock 2017 M3 with a competition package, manual. Does it make a difference between a manual and which one makes more horsepower, manual or automatic? How come?
More. Gear ratios, whatever.
Oh, that's right, gear ratios.
Down a bit.
Wow. So 421 wheel horsepower. That's not bad for a stock one.
Better. Next pull I'm going to do is actually going to do a second, third, fourth, and we're going to put in fifth. And
Okay.
hit it in.
Okay.
Just to make it a little more interesting.
Now, what's up with the? I know it's because you have it plugged in, all the error messages and stuff like that.
Not plugged in. The second you put in the dyno, you doesn't see the front wheels moving, so it kind of like checks all the safeties, and automatically just kind of goes into a roller, like a test dyno mode.
Ah, cool. All right, so you're learning something new. So this is probably this is a throwaway, but at least we got the first 2, so I know I'm.
If you want to have like a realistic number, so you can do by RPM.
Yeah.
First gear.
350 in first gear. What's the second gear? 424 in the second gear. All right.
That was just a realistic number because okay, we went a little high here.
Yep.
But it pretty much pulls it up to like 7,000 RPM.
But it's still, at the end of the day, it's still within the 420, 420 range. Let's see the third gear.
I'm sorry. Yeah. This is fourth gear.
Yeah. Yeah, so 420, I mean...
So, you see this spike right here?
Yeah. Yep. So that spike we don't have to worry about.
Once again, no sedation because, the straps and the stuff. I would say, it's still safe to say it was around 420.
420, got it. So
and
we...
fifth, I think it's going to be the highest one as usual. What you want.
Not really. 420, although 422. Alright, so we've made 422 wheel horsepower. Right.
So this goes to show you that these cars come underrated from the factory. 424 horsepower at the wheels versus 444 horsepower advertised at the crank. that's like a 5% drivetrain loss, or I don't know what that number is, but it's definitely not that. So these cars come underrated from the factory. I'm making 424 horsepower, which is to the wheels, which is pretty amazing. I can't wait to see what Ray is getting with his JB4 and Downpipes. So check this out. Ray's stock run was 414 wheel horsepower, which is 6 less than mine. I don't know why, but it is what it is. So baseline for Ray is 414 horsepower stock tune with a set of downpipes. Run 468 horsepower and 475 pound-feet of torque. So the most aggressive run, 468 horsepower. Stock is 414, the max horsepower 468. So JB4 yields you about 54 horsepower.
He started with 415.
Which is similar to you.
562, 560.
So that's custom tuning. You go from 415 to 562.
At the wheel?
At the wheels.
Yeah. Then let me give you another one, a little more.
595 torque, pound-feet of torque.
Let's do it.
So it seems like custom tuning is the way to go.
Right. I'm sitting back in Ray's car. So we've got a complete baseline comparison between a completely stock BMW M3 versus a BMW M3 with a set of downpipes and a JB4 tune. Stock M3 does between 414 and 424 wheel horsepower, and JB4 ups it by about 54 horsepower. At least that's what we're calculating. Is that worth it? You be the judge. Ray, I just spoke to him, and he doesn't seem to seems to be very happy about these numbers. So he's already talking to the guy about doing a custom tune. For $2,500 you get guaranteed extra 100 wheel horsepower, and it's supposed to be pretty safe. So let's see. There's probably going to be another video coming up where we're tuning Ray's car, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I hope this was informative for you, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks again. Bye. Alright, we're just told that they're going to give him one more free pull. They're going to up the boost a little bit on the JB4 so he can make close to 500 horsepower. Let's see if that's the case.
what I'm talking about. 486 horsepower and 544 pounds-feet of torque.
Alright, so this looks like it did the trick. I think he's boosting the boost a little, or upping the boost a little more now. So I think he wants to hit that 500 number. Let's see.
Getting there. 495 and 500 pounds-feet of torque. Holy shit.
I think this is probably as close as we can get to 500. But this is pretty good on JB4. 495 horsepower to the wheels.
When I got home, I put all the numbers together and decided to graph it for you. So if you look at the left-hand side, this is my stock run. They're all pretty consistent. 421 horsepower and 389 pounds-feet of torque. Ray's run number 1, which is his stock run, even though he's got less horsepower than me, he's got about 25 more pounds-feet of torque. I think that's attributed to the downpipes. So if you just install the downpipes, you're getting a lot more torque. You might be losing some horsepower, but you're getting a lot more torque. His run 2, 456 horsepower, which is 42 over stock. His run 3, 54 horsepower over stock and 60 pounds-feet of torque over stock. And that's off-the-shelf JB4. Now, fully custom JB4, he was able to extract 82 horsepower over stock and 85 pounds-feet of torque over stock. And that, in my mind, is money well spent. But with a custom tune, you can go a lot higher.